Hi guys, welcome to Faisi's Home Kitchen, and today we are making potato gnocchi, and also to go with it we are making a rocket cashews and green olive pesto in a cream based sauce. First we will look at the ingredients for the potato gnocchi, and then we will look at the ingredients for the rocket pesto. 1 kg of potatoes boiled, 300 grams plain flour, 2 egg yolks, 60 gram grated parmesan, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 pinches of nutmeg ground, some extra plain flour for dusting, and here are the ingredients for the rocket olive pesto. 100 grams of rocket leaves washed, 80 grams green olives pitted, 80 grams cashews roasted, 60 grams of shredded parmesan, 2 cloves peeled garlic, 200 ml of olive oil, salt for seasoning, white or black pepper for seasoning, 600 ml of thickened cream for the sauce. First I am going to start making my rocket pesto. Putting my rocket into a blender, small stick blender I am using today, and half of the olives, a little bit of salt, cracked pepper, a little bit, and about 20 grams of the parmesan that we have in. At the moment about 40 ml olive oil and 2 cloves of garlic, and give it a nice blend. I'm just going to put rest of the ingredients in there, a little bit more parmesan and the rest of the garlic, leftover rocket as well, and a bit more olive oil. Just have a look, and it's quite blended at the moment. I will stop there, and I'm going to add my cashews and just give a quick whisk. You don't need too much blend of a cashew, just need to have a little bit of pieces. Now you can see the roasted cashew pieces. That's how we want it here. So we will be using this pesto today in the cream sauce for the potato gnocchi. Let's start making the gnocchi dough. I'm peeling here the boiled potatoes, and also to make gnocchi, make sure that you have your potatoes warm enough to blend in the flour. So I got my hot potatoes peeled now almost. Just got one more to go. I'm just going to use a hand masher to get the potatoes mashed out. Make sure that your potatoes are mashed properly without any lumps. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 pinches of nutmeg, also 2 yolks, and about 80 grams of parmesan, and add in the plain flour now. Just make it a nice dough with all these ingredients, incorporating all the ingredients together. So I'm going to put my gnocchi dough on top of my bench and dust it with some flour, and then portion it up. So I'm just going to cut up a small piece and then roll. With your 2 palms, you just push it forward and bring it back to you. Push it forward and bring it back to you into a nice roll, basically about 2 centimeter thick. And I'm going to dust some plain flour on top, so when I cut they don't stick together. So you can see the dough is nice and rolled, and I'm going to use a plastic spatula, and you can use any kind of spatula just to cut into uniform sizes. Happy with that. Just going to dust a bit more flour and then just push the gnocchi away from me. Until the dough is finished, you take a small piece and then roll it out again, and then portion with a spatula into a uniform size. Just repeat the action again and again until you finish your dough. To cook the gnocchi, you need a pasta boiler, like a pot and a water. Just bring it to boil. And also you need to have another bowl with cold water, and I'm going to drop some ice cubes in there. So I'm going to put my first batch of gnocchi into the pasta boiler. Just drop it into the water. Just make sure you slide it slowly, otherwise you might get water splashed onto your body. Quickly give it a stir. So when the gnocchi start floating, it means cooked. You just need to take it out with a spoon that you can strain the water as well, and straight you can put it into your ice bowl. I'm going to put my second batch of gnocchi in now. My second batch of gnocchi is cooked as well. Just dropping them into my ice water bowl. I'm just going to drop some more ice so it can cool down quickly. I'm going to strain my gnocchi into a colander. So once the water completely strained, just give it a toss and sprinkle a bit of olive oil. Give it a toss. Put it back onto a bowl. So this batch of gnocchi will make about 6 serves. So I put 2 serves of gnocchi into my pasta boiler to heat it up. So when it comes to top, we'll take it out again. And I'm going to make my cream sauce now. I got a non-stick saucepan heated up, and I'm going to add about 100 mils of cream into there. So while my gnocchi is cooking in the pasta boiler, I'm going to give it a stir. And also at the same time, I'm going to reduce my cream a little bit, so it will give you a thick sauce. So the gnocchi start floating now. I'm just going to scoop it up and drop it into my cream here. And put your flame up to high. Just give it a quick toss. I'm not adding any seasoning into the sauce here because I have a lot of seasoning in my pesto. And then we're just going to drop 2 full tablespoons of pesto into the sauce. And then reduce the flame, give it a nice toss. Just get your spoon, mix all together, and it will keep all the flavors and the colors intact. I have turned off the heat, just going to have a little bit of taste of the sauce. It's nice and creamy, crunchy, a lot of flavors in there. I have a couple of rocket leaves for garnish, and also a bit of parmesan. So this is potato gnocchi with rocket, cashews and green olive pesto cream sauce. And this is the final part, having to taste your own food. Really wonderful. Happy with my product. Thank you for watching. If you find this video recipe useful, please like and subscribe. See you in another video next week.